Hi guys. Okay, so today we're going to do a watercolor journal tutorial like you guys can see on my notepad. So we're going to wait for a couple of minutes before we start. By the time I'll just tell you what all material that I'm going to use today. Okay, so I'll be using a blank sheet, so you would need a thick drawing sheet or a watercolor sheet and a black pen, preferably a gel pen. I'm using a gel pen, a paintbrush of around 4 number, and a watercolor palette. So I'm using Dome's watercolor palette, but you can use it from any brand. It can be Camel or Fevicryl, anything. Alright, so let's just start. Okay, so the very first thing that we would need to start with this journal is and applying the watercolor on your paper is we have to apply a lot of water on the paper first, so that the colors mix with each other in a very natural way. So I'm just dipping my brush, and guys, if you have any questions you can put in the comments and I'll be happy to answer. So I'm just wetting my paper with a lot of water on it. So for this, that's why you would need a thick paper, because otherwise the paper will start kind of it will start scrambling. So now the very first color that I'm using here is pink color, and I'm just putting some dots. So as you see, we have put a lot of water here, so it is automatically starting to spread around. Next, I'm taking the sky blue color from my palette, and I'm again just don't let the water accumulate at one place, otherwise it will create a patch. So keep spreading in between and put the dots. I'm using a bit of orange and kind of smudging it in the pink color. So now you see the water is accumulating here on my paper, so I'm just spreading it around. Okay, so Sampriya, I'm using a thin brush here because yeah, you can use a little bit a thicker brush, but it is preferable to use a round brush instead of a flat brush, so that you don't get some similar kind of pattern, because usually when I try to use a flat brush here, I get the flat strokes, so I don't prefer using a flat brush for watercolor specifically. But yes, you can use a thicker one instead of it. Now in the center, since this portion we're going to use for writing in our journal, so I'm making it a little light. I'm again taking some pink color. So basically what we are trying to do is just mixing the colors in each other and creating a contrast of colors here. There's no need of taking another glass of clear water, because it doesn't matter if you are using even the same, because I'm not changing the water, I'm just dipping my brush. Ultimately we want to smudge the colors in each other, right? So we can use the same bowl of water to spread. That's fine. Try to use color which are kind of contrasting to each other, like I have used pink with blue and then yellow and then orange. You can also add a little bit of green if you want. Okay, so now since we're done with one coat of it, but we want to make it a little more darker, so just adding few drops of thick color, not with too much of water, for each of it. Maybe you can just put 2-3 drops here and then put color over it. So again we need to spread it so that it is not getting accumulated at just one place. So yeah, so that's our base coat. I'm going to allow a few seconds to let it dry before we start using our black pen on top of it to create the design. So if you feel that there is a little bit of more water on the paper, you can just tap it and remove it with the help of a tissue paper. It will also give you a little bit of texture which looks good. Okay, so now when we're done until here, next I'm going to put some drops of the same color but with less water. So I've just loaded my brush with dark pink color and I'm just tapping it like this. So it's gonna give me some drops on the paper and the same thing, don't overdo it. I'm also using blue color to do the same thing. Just loaded my brush with blue color and I'm just tapping it like that. Next I'm using a little bit of orange as well, but only few drops. And that's it for the base. Now since this is just the base, and on top of it you're free to do any kind of design, today I'm going to show you just a sort of calendar journal, but you can write any quotes if you want, or you can make it like a calendar and put on the dates like this. So for that, first I'm just drawing a small outline. Don't use pencil, don't press it too hard, just so that you can differentiate where is the circle. So I'm just drawing a light circle. Now color is still wet, so please go slow. Okay, and now I'm using this gel pen. You're free to use a black marker, but use it with a fine tip, or a ball pen as well. And I'm going to make I'll just zoom it a bit so that you can see it clearly, the flower that I'm going to make here. So I'm first starting with just outlining a little bit. I'm just drawing leaves. If this is too wet, please allow it to dry a little bit, otherwise your ink will start spreading because of water. So now I'm making a small flower. So this is just a very basic tip of giving it a rose flower structure. So just make a small spiral like structure here. Okay, and then so I'll show it here first because that side is a little bit wet. Just made a small spiral like structure like an ice cream cone, and then kind of 3, but not exactly an even 3. So this would give and make the petals shape. So since this is an abstract thing, don't try to make it kind of really circular one. Not a big flower, not a smaller one. So I'm gonna stop here, and then from here I'm making leaves. This is a very simple technique of making this journal and using the watercolor, by just spreading some basic colors over your sheet. So you're free to use any kind of flowers or petals or leaves, or but just stick around the circle that we have made. Don't overdo it, like one side it is going too much or it is going too much inside. So we will just follow the structure that we have made here. And again I'm going to make one more flower here similar to this. Again the same spiral kind of thing, and then the petals. And similarly from this side. I'm just making a small bud. Okay, so this is our circle which is complete. So for these flowers, just we can add small lines from the top of the petal to give it a little shading. Don't do it for all of the petals, just for few of them. Okay, and in the center I'm just gonna write you can write the month's name, or if you want you can write any quote. So the very basic thing that we can follow while we write the letters is, whenever we are going for an upward stroke, keep it a thin line, and whenever we are coming downwards, make it a little thicker. So here I am going upwards, I'm not keeping it thin, and for the downward stroke, make it thick. So this is an upward stroke and this would be a downward stroke. Something like this, and the rest of the space I'm just adding few leaves randomly. And some sticks like this. And that's it. So this is how it will look. So now you can put any text over here, or you can make a calendar with the dates and then write the month's name on the top of it, and it's up to you. So this is all what we have today, a very short session. Thank you. I'll be putting this in my story so you guys can refer it.